What does a personal injury lawyer do?
Personal injury lawyer is trying to hold people accountable who hurt other people unreasonably. And that can be in a car accident or a slip and fall or inadequate security. All kinds of, there's no limit to, I think we just took a case in last week where the ski hill didn't appropriately protect a snowmaker and a person went off a cliff and got really badly hurt. So personal injury is just, did someone do something that wasn't reasonable or put other people at risk, and then the person got hurt because of that.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about what we do in the office. So someone comes in and has a personal injury.
Yeah, so every case starts with a phone call. A lot of times you're going to take that phone call or someone else here takes the phone call, and we get some preliminary information about what happened, and then a lawyer, whether that's me or one of our other personal injury lawyers, is going to talk to the person and find out really what happened, who may have done something wrong, and are they hurt. And if we're really sure about one of those two things, is there an injury or is there negligence, we'll do further investigation into the case. We'll bring the person in, gather the evidence that they have. Sometimes we use private investigators to get more evidence. Sometimes we do our own digging through FOIL requests or letters, try to locate surveillance video, things like that, and eventually bring everything together with the medical records of the injury. So we want to be able to prove what happened at the scene and then what happened to that person because of what happened at the scene.
Okay.
If we have those two things, then we'll submit a claim on behalf of someone who was hurt.
And when do you hire a personal injury lawyer?
If you're hurt and you think someone did something wrong, I would contact a personal injury attorney.
And how much does a personal injury lawyer cost?
Right, so personal injury lawyers are going to operate on what's called the contingency fee. It means you don't pay them out of pocket. There's not an hourly wage. There's not there is a retainer agreement, and what the retainer agreement says is you will pay a percentage of any recovery. So if we can't get you a recovery, you got some legal advice without a cost. If we do get you a recovery, then we're going to get a percentage of the recovery as our attorney fees.
And how do you hire a personal injury lawyer?
Yeah, so you
Call us.
Yeah, you call up and talk to someone. I would suggest that you want to be talking to an attorney. In our case, there's 3 or 4 of us that take in personal injury calls here.
Which I would say don't get thrown off if the person answering the phone asks you a lot of questions first, so that we can go to the attorney and say, this is what's going on, so that they can speak to you intelligently once you get on the phone with them.
Yeah, and I'm doing stuff. So there's pros and cons to a smaller law firm. We're probably in the spectrum smaller. You got to go with what you're comfortable with. But if you call here, you can speak to me. I'm the owner of the law firm. You can talk to me, but we're not necessarily sitting around all day waiting for your call. So you call, Bree answers the phone, and we continuously intake calls all day, every day. But there's other things going on. So they're kind of getting the information so that I can speak to you efficiently and answer your questions and still work on other people's cases as well.
Right.